Gentlemen, we're here today. We're going to talk about the best ultra supercapacitor bank in the market share today. They're made here in the United States by XsPowerBatteries. Period. If you guys haven't heard of these yet, go check them out, XsPowerBatterySystems.com. They make some of the best batteries in the United States. They also make all of these products in the United States. When you call them, you're going to deal with guys that are used to dealing with us crazy guys that come up with creative ways with the electrical systems in our vehicles. They get it. They're in the race scene. They're in the car audio scene. And now they're moving into the radio scene because the way these capacitors work greatly affect how the electrical system in your vehicle is going to handle a sudden rush load of current. So they're trying to pander to all the different market shares. Super, super nice people over at XsPowerBatteries.com. So if you get a chance, go check them out. What I want to cover today is the biggest safety issue and the number one issue that I get phone calls about 24/7 when it comes to ultra capacitors. Like I said, they'll explain it to you on the phone, or you could just check this video out for reference. This is the XsPowerBatteries Super Bank. This is a 500 farad capacitor bank. It's good to about 16.5 volts, designed to run and operate in a 12 volt vehicle. This is going to be the first in a 3 or 4 part series where we directly address every single question and issue that I've come across was starting to suggest this, at least to my guys, and to the rest of the market share. The biggest issue that we have overall, and this is a safety issue, is how to properly charge any one of these capacitors. Doesn't matter, all the way across the board. Now the guys at XsPowerBatteries.com, they make it really super easy for you. They supply all the parts for you to properly charge one of these capacitors. The first thing that you guys need to remember at all times, no matter what, is this is not a battery. This is a giant storage device, okay? So you can't just go and hook up the ground and then hook up the positive directly off your battery bank in your vehicle. You can't do it. You'll end up damaging the capacitor. So what they do is they supply everything that you're going to need to do this. Now, in the next video, you're going to see the unboxing portion of this, and you're going to get to see me show all the little goodies. They send a ton of stuff with their caps. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. These guys have been the best to work with, super friendly, very supportive, and totally get the crazy amperage consumption that people do with their vehicles. They get it. When you pull this thing out of the box from XS Power, you're going to have this little light bulb is going to be attached to the positive circuit. This little plaque card is going to be placed right here. Follow these instructions. It's very, very simple. Okay? Step 1, guys, is you're going to hook up the ground right here. Okay? Step 2, you're going to connect the positive lead off the light bulb to your positive lead that comes from your vehicle. Think, just like that. Okay? Simple. So we're going to hook this up to a battery or a battery charger. Now we're going to take this, we're going to put this right here, and we're going to forget about it. The light bulb's going to illuminate, you guys. It's going to get bright, super bright. That's cool. Let it do its thing. This whole process is going to take about 40-45 minutes. It's slowly letting the electrons move through the light bulb into the capacitor and starting to fill up the capacitor full of energy. When the light bulb goes out, okay, you disconnect the light bulb from the terminal, take your positive lead, hook it to the cap. You're done. This is super important. You can damage the capacitor, or you could cause harm to yourself by just simply taking this terminal and putting it directly onto the capacitor. Will not work, super unsafe. Do not do it. That's it. That is how you charge an ultra capacitor or any other capacitor. It's that simple. Now, what we're charging this with is a big battery bank that I have on my workbench that I use for a myriad of crazy stuff. Let me give you some tips on how else to charge it. Give me just a second. Okay, guys, I wanted to drag out the little BuzzBox charger. And I just want to show you that you can use anything as long as it produces a little bit of 12 volt current. Your power supply at your car audio workbench, whatever. Doesn't matter as long as it produces power. This is your standard BuzzBox. There is no smart electronics in this. We've discovered that the smart power supplies will not work as a charging device for capacitors. They just don't work. They got electronics in them, and they're looking for a load, and they're looking for voltage, and they're sensing all this other stuff. We don't need that. We just need a 12 volt source. So first I showed you how to charge it if you're installing it in your mobile. I want to show you how to charge it if you're gonna, charge it on your workbench first and then put it in the mobile, the way I suggest you do this. Take a little buzz box, you're gonna hook up your ground, you take your positive lead, you're gonna clip it on the wire for the battery, and you're gonna walk away. It doesn't matter what setting it's on. Light bulb's still illuminated. 12 volt setting, 6 amp setting, doesn't matter. Set it, forget it, walk away. 40, 50 minutes from now, maybe an hour from now, because this thing is so small, but when that light bulb goes out, you're good to go. You can install it in your mobile. Guys, this was just a quick coverage on a couple different ways on how to charge a super capacitor, ultra capacitor. The guys at XsPower have been so supportive and so helpful. These guys are the bomb. I've got a whole nother video coming out where I'm going to talk about how I got led to these guys, the situation that went on around it, and how helpful and supportive they've been to me. You're going to enjoy working with them. When you call them and talk to them, tell them BBI sent you. Help me out, help them out. Let's get this done. I'm telling you guys, ultra capacitors are the wave of the future. XsPower.com, guys. I got to go. That's the quick, easy, short on how to properly charge your ultra capacitor. Bump, bump from your friend in Idaho. BBI is gone.